Okay, so what this tool does is it allows you to take in a Mario Golf 64 ROM, and it allows you to make a custom course playlist and also a randomized course playlist. And what I mean by course playlist is using the existing holes in the game and creating a custom or randomized order for you to play the courses in, or the holes in, I should say. And so what this does is this replaces Toad's Highland course, and you can choose to replace as many as you want in a custom way, or you can choose to randomly generate 9 or 18 custom holes to play through. So I'm going to demonstrate what this is. It's a Python tool. So I'm going to run Python MG64 swapper.py, and my thing is, there we go. Okay. And so you enter a ROM path, or use the default, which is just base rom.z64. You will have to acquire the Mario Golf 64 ROM yourself, legally. I'm going to leave that up to you. Okay, base ROM, whatever. Okay, so it loads the ROM in, and so it's going to ask us what we'd like to do. Would we like to create a custom course where we choose each hole, or would we like to create a random course, 9 or 18 holes? So first I'm going to create a custom course. So I'm going to select one, and so these are available courses. I do not have the mini golf or the intro course or the driving range as available options, because that's not really what this tool is for. If you want to see that added, I can do that, but the mini golf courses in an earlier version were part of it, and one of the randomly generated courses I had included it, and it was kind of fun to play because you can shoot your first shot where you're on the mini golf turf, and then immediately you have to putt it. So it's kind of funny, but I didn't include it in this version because I don't think anybody wants to do that. But if you do, let me know. So the available courses, so we have Toad's Highland, Koopa Park, Shy Guy Desert, Yoshi's Island, Boot Valley, Mario Star are 6 courses. So for example, my first hole, I'm going to make Mario Star, and I'm going to pull up my handy. I've got this cool little spreadsheet that I made. So Mario Star, what do we want? What's a good one? You know what? I really like hole 8 of Mario Star, so we're gonna do 8. Okay, that is okay. Yes, Mario Star hole 8. Okay, now one of my favorites is Koopa Park 17. We're gonna do that one, and then you know what? I like Yoshi, but I don't remember what the actual hole is. I will remember when I take a look here. I think it is, it's not that one. It's the one where you're driving it off the mountain into like a tiny little hole. This guy right here is 12. Hole 12, okay. Yes. And we are going to be finished. Okay, so these are our 3 courses that we're going to do. We're going to do Mario Star, hole 8, Koopa Park 17, Yoshi's Island, hole 12. Create the course, yes. Save the ROM. Let's save it as my custom playlist. Sure, why not? Okay, and then what it's going to do is it's going to run the N64 CRC tool, which updates the checksum so that you can actually run the game in your emulator. What did I call this again? Sorry, my custom MG custom playlist. Oh, it's quite wordy, but regardless, MG64. This is just something I made to make it easier. I'm going to be using Mupin to run this. So open this up. And I'm going to put in the cheat code to get all my favorite characters. In a later version, I will most likely have it so that you get all the characters and courses unlocked, including the Game Boy characters, because I know that other people in the NetPlay community have already done a lot of work on that, and I can probably just leverage the existing tools. So I could go into training, but I'm going to do stroke play since we're just doing the first 3. So it replaces Toad Highlands, remember. So Toad Highlands, front 9. Okay, here we go. So this is not Toad Highlands hole 1. This is, in fact, Mario Star. What did we do again? Hole 7? Hole 8. Mario Star hole 8. So let's play it. Okay, let's go. We got to go really far here. Now, the only limitation here, and it's kind of probably not easy to tell with this, although maybe it is because I can't remember. The background's definitely different, but the course layout is going to be the same, or like the color scheme, I mean. But obviously I can't change the color palette or the background of the course for each hole. So each hole just has to use Toad Highlands background and color palette, and that's just how it is. As far as I know, that is a course setting and not a hole by hole setting, and so I don't think it would be possible to actually change that without some major modifications to the game logic to update that every hole. But regardless, hopefully that's not too big of a deal breaker, and we got it in. Very nice birdie. Okay, great work. Okay, awesome. Oh, look at that. Hole 17, my favorite. Is the wind strong enough to eagle this? It is. That's amazing. Okay. Ooh, it's going to be a toughie, though. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay, we're going to really crush this ball. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, we did not do it. That's in the water, probably. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's in the water. Okay. That's awesome. So not an eagleable opportunity here, but that's okay. 40. Let's just go 60 or something. Yeah, sure. That's going to probably go over the hole, but whatever. Not by much, though. We've set ourselves up to save the par. Yeah, let's just line that sucker up, shall we? We need to go 30, so that should be fine. Hopefully, oh no, I went right past the hole. This is just an amazing show of skill here. That's a okay. Let's just get this ball in the hole. Bogey. Too bad. All right. Hole 17, and then my favorite Yoshi. This one's really interesting. You're in the air. There's no wind either. So I'm pretty sure the wind sort of frequency changes as well on a course by course basis. Anything that's a course setting I can't modify per hole again without some major. Wow, what a shot! Hole in one. Come on, not quite. Nice birdie though. It's a beautiful birdie. This is why it's my favorite. I have hole in one this. Just saying. So yeah, so those are 3 courses, and then we go in, and this is obviously Toad Highlands hole 4. If we, it's par 5, right? Let's pull up our thing here. Toad Highland hole 4 is this guy, par 5, and that looks like the same layout to me. So yes, so the rest of these holes are all going to be Toad's courses. So that's custom playlist. So then let's do the same thing, but random. And we won't play through every single hole in this one, but generate, we're just going to do 9 just for the hell of it. So we got Shy Guy, we got 2 Toad courses, Yoshi, Mario Star, another Shy Guy, Koopa, another Toad, and Boo Valley. So we've got representation from every single, all 6 of them here, I think, right? We're not missing one. We got Yoshi, Boo, Toad, Koopa, Shy Guy, Mario Star. Okay, sounds good. MG Random. Let's do it. All right. And then let's change that to be random. Run it. Go through our little song and dance here. And then I just really got to play with my guy, Joe. Unfortunately. We'll just go into training here. We can see. So, yeah, again, let me pull up what we swapped to because I don't remember. Shy Guy 17, that's a great one. Toad Highlands 15, I'll take your word for it. I could pull up the courses again, but I'm not going to. Toad 7, again, I'll take your word for it. Toad, this is Yoshi Hole 8, that's definitely Yoshi, you can tell. And again, I think the color palette is slightly different, and the background is definitely different in Yoshi, but can't do that. And that's definitely Mario Star. Hole 9, yep. Shy Guy Desert, again, these are Mayan temples, not pyramids. Mayan temples. Anyways, although they're not rocky, they're just grassy. What is this? This is Koopa 5, okay. Toad 18, yep, I know that one. And then Boo Valley Hole 1, I know that one as well. And then the rest of them will be what they should be. So actually what's funny is if we go to 15, Toad Highlands 15, right? Well, it's still there. Because we're just repointing the ones that we're replacing here. So so yeah, so if I go play hole 17, it's a great hole. And I can play on hole 17. Now this is all as you can see, bunker, which I can't remember if is it waste area in the Shy Guy, or is it still bunker? I actually don't remember. Either way, the bunker, it definitely looks a lot whiter here than it does in actual Shy Guy. That's a great hole. Really, really good. And I'm just gonna play it because I want to, and that's not lined up at all. Okay, let's see how this goes. I didn't really think about this shot, but that looks good. Looks good to me. It's a little far on the green edge. That's green edge. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's put this bastard in the hole. And if I get this in, I will release the unedited video. Where do we want to go? Oh man, this is hard. I like that. I like that. No. Close. It was close. Yeah, we'll take that. Even though this is just practice mode. But yeah. So that's the course. I think in terms of features that I would be considering adding is well, I've got one in here. Yeah, so that you may have noticed that the actual yards where it says how far it is to the hole, or how far it is to the green, I guess, is not updating. That stays the same value. Now I could update it in the same way that I update the par value, but I didn't think it was important enough to really mess around with too much. So I didn't. As you can see in the get par address, I actually take this from DeathBasket's Mario Golf 64 hole editor program, which was a lifesaver. I would have not found this because originally I was able to swap the geometry and the object and all the whole course table, all 7 components of it, but the par wasn't updating. It was staying the same, and it's because it gets overwritten at runtime, which is really, really annoying. DeathBasket figured this problem out and solution already, and I was able to decode their program and actually grab what they were doing. It's very simple, thankfully. So but yes, thank you to DeathBasket for that. So I can use the same because they also were able to solve the yardage not updating, so I could also take that from their program and apply it if it's really that important. Maybe it's something I'll do in the future just to clean things up. Another thing is maybe for the random courses, you can choose to have all par 5s or all par 3s, or I want 60% par 5s, or blah blah blah. That shouldn't be too much work. So, but yeah, link is in the description to download, and let me know what you think.